It's time for your monthly market update for November 2022. Hey, I'm Jason Geroux. I'm the designated broker and owner here at 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing real estate brokerage here in Gilbert. And I'm excited to have you here with me. Thank you for being a part of the 410 family. If you have not done so already, before we talk about the market, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, so you're made aware when we post these videos for you. We post real estate content, mindset content, and introduce you to local businesses around town on a pretty regular basis. Love to have you as part of the 410 family, so go ahead and hit that button before we get started. So today we are going to talk about the market update for November. So these numbers are always a little bit lagging behind just because it takes some time to compile the data. So I am a little bit behind with this video. I apologize. We've been running around trying to help our clients out as best we can, and I just didn't get a chance to shoot the video any earlier than today. Maybe I was spending too much time shaving all this stuff off. I don't know. Maybe it took away my focus. No, that's not what it was. In any case, let's talk about the market. So in November, we are down 16% month over month in closed transactions. We closed about 5,300 homes in the month of November. That is 36% down year over year. The one thing I do want to point out is that our new inventory is down month over month and year over year, but our total inventory, because things just aren't selling, is actually up a little bit month over month. But get this, our total inventory as of today is up 97% year over year. So we have a lot of inventory out there, guys. Under contract of that 23,000-ish homes that are on the market, we're looking at about 91% of those are still active and available. Only 9% are under contract or accepting backup offers. What does this translate to? Based on what we're selling versus the inventory, we have about 4.3 months of supply. We've talked in the past that 4 to 6 months is more of an equal balanced market. So we are into that phase of more of an equal balanced market, although certain areas of the Phoenix metro area are still seller friendly. Others have moved into a very strong buyer's market. But overall, in the entire MLS, which encompasses most of Maricopa County and some parts of Pinal, we are looking at a pretty balanced market right now. List prices are up year over year and month over month, but sales prices are not equivalent up. So list prices are up about 14%. Sale prices are only up about 4.5% year over year. Average sale price right now, $540,000 for a home. They are forecasting another decrease for the new stats that are going to come out because the market has slowed down. We are seeing some price reductions and things like that. The other thing to note is that the distressed residential properties, these are people maybe potentially pre-foreclosure, having a hard time making their payments, those are actually up 20%. We only have about 1,000 homes still that are considered distressed, so it's not a huge number, but it is something to keep your eye on because 20% is a good segment to be moved up in a month. So, I'm sorry, it is year over year. So in a year though, 20% up is quite a bit. Average days on market, 24 days higher than it was a year ago today. So 55 days is what we're averaging on market. That's right, you can't necessarily sell your home, even if it's priced well and looks well, looks good for, in that 2-week period. We are seeing, 30, 45, 60 days on a lot of these properties. So that's a bunch of numbers I threw at you. What does it all mean? Basically, a couple of things I want to highlight here. It is a strong opportunity for buyers right now to get back in and get out there and find a home that they actually love. About a year ago, buyers were settling because the market was so hot. They were just saying, well, I guess I'll take this one because it's the one I can get. It might be a great opportunity now to get back out there and get a home that you really love. That being said, if you're selling a home, what I would tell you now is it needs to be priced ahead of the market. You don't want to be chasing it down, and the market is moving on a downward trend. And you need to have it in good condition, move-in ready condition. The days of, sell it as it is and the buyer will take care of it all have gone by the wayside at this point, unfortunately. So we are seeing buyers looking for more move-in ready homes with less work to be done. Even if the prices have come down, they're able to be a little bit more deliberate with their choices because there's more inventory to choose from. Now, if you get into areas like Santan Valley, Queen Creek, Buckeye, Casa Grande, Maricopa, places all like that, you're going to have even more and more inventory. So you're going to have a lot of competition out there. So pricing the home well and keeping it in move-in ready condition are key elements to getting it sold for you. What I would say is, in this market right now, we're seeing people that need to move are still moving. Rates are up, as we know, although they have come down in the last week or two a little bit, but they're up still between 6 and 7% in most cases, depending on the program and everything. But we're seeing people who still have to move are moving, and we're seeing a lot of buyers get into the game because they're seeing this as an opportunity to get a home that they actually love at maybe a price that was less than they could have gotten it for in about 6-12 months ago, and maybe with some more seller assistance, some concessions, some closing cost help, things like that. So it is a good time for buyers, especially if you think about the concept of dating the rate, marrying the house. Probably heard that if you watch any number of these videos on YouTube. That's something realtors say all the time, but it's true. You find the house you love, maybe it's a little bit higher on the rate right now. We can try and do some things to bring that rate down for you, either short term or permanently, but later on when the rates come back down to a more reasonable amount, that's the time you can refinance, and now you have a home at the price you like and the home that you like without worrying so much about the competition that's out there. Sellers that have to move are moving. What's the way I would say this? Greed is no longer a motivator to sell. So if you have a home and it went up $400,000 in a couple of years and you just want to sell and take that 400 grand, we're not seeing as many of those people moving, but we are still seeing people who are, downsizing, upsizing, someone's transitioning out of the home, somebody's being relocated for work. There are still people selling, still people moving, and as we talked about earlier, plenty of inventory as well. So it is a good time if you're a buyer, and we can still make it happen when you're a seller. I would just, again, I like to set the expectation that you need to be aggressive if we're going to sell it. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting on market for a while, and we're going to chase the price down, which is not what we want to do. Real quick, touching on the numbers for rentals. In the month of October, again, this is the video from November, should have gone out at the end of last month. We had 2,021 homes that rented. I'm sorry, 2182 units that rented. This is through the MLS. A lot of people don't list on the MLS, so it doesn't fully encompass everything. But the median lease and the average lease are still numbers we can go by. The median lease, $2,100 a month. Average lease, $2,324 is down a little bit. Average days on market is up. 33 days on market is what the average is now. And I can tell you, as a property management team, we are seeing a lot longer time on market and a lot more competition, especially in some of those outlying areas. I know we had one home in Santan Valley that was in a neighborhood that had 52 other homes that were on the market for rent at the same time. So it does pose a challenge, which is why active marketing, property managers that pay attention to what's going on in the neighborhood, they look at the rate, they look at the feedback the tenants are leaving, becomes all that more important as you're moving through this market. So I hope this information was helpful for you. If it was, please do me a favor, hit the share button, send this to your friends on social media, or shoot a text to somebody that you know has been talking about the market, and recommend that they give me a call and have a further discussion if they'd like. In the comments below, let me know, what do you think? Is the market going to be like this for a long time? We're looking at the short term or a long term? Is it over? Are there bigger changes coming? I'd love to have a discussion with you in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video today and for being part of the 410 family. We'll see you on the next one.